Why is he leaving?
He wanted to leave.
Did you see where he walked to? Down the hallway, because he's leaving.
Okay.
I don't know why people think I'm stupid. I ain't new to this. Okay, market was supposed to be a plea. It's marking here.
I believe she's also Miss Strauss. Fine, I'm not sure if she's here.
He went to the restroom.
Your client don't come back, your office is paying for this. He didn't have to go to the restroom until I said the jury was coming in here.
I can't control him, Your Honor.
I told him to have a seat. You excused him from the courtroom.
I told him he could sit outside.
I told him to have a seat.
I didn't want him to act.
I don't care. I know this game.
I don't know this game.
Yeah, well, that's why you follow what I say. The reason why I told him to have a seat is because he needs to cool down. And when you're not level-headed, you think it's appropriate to leave the court after I've called in a jury. Is Ms. Larkin here?
Not yet, Your Honor. I have spoken with her this morning. She is coming from Detroit.
Well, it's a plea, isn't it?
It is.
Why is she coming from Detroit?
She-
Well, she's gonna plea, she doesn't. She's pleading to, but
I do believe a visibly impaired offer was made last week.
Yes, on Thursday, we received a letter from the facility just getting treatment at after reviewing with the office of the city attorney.
I'm saying she's in treatment, already. So, correct. My note says she's in treatment.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
That is correct.
Yes, please. City of Lansing versus Robert Alvarado, 25-02652, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is the city attorney Tony Miller for the city of Lansing.
Luke Goodrich here, Your Honor, from the Public Defender's Office here for Mr. Alvarado, who's appearing over Polycom today.
Mr. Alvarado has a trespass on the red tag property that he's failed to appear 4 or 5 times. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, he would like to accept a plea agreement matter whereby he would plead guilty to the charge with an agreement to time served on this one.
So that's an accurate statement of the offer, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Alvarado?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Okay, you have the right in this matter to proceed to trial and the right to jury trial. You're presumed innocent until proven guilty, and you can maintain your innocence and require the city prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness that's called to testify against you. You have the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf and the right to remain silent at trial, and they cannot use silence against you. Are you willing to waive each of those rights to plead guilty to trespass and a red tag property?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone threatening you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Any promises being extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea?
It was, yeah, no, time served, the plea bargain, yeah.
Okay, but you understand that's a promise between, or you and the prosecutor. I'm not a party to that, so I could not accept that offer. You understand that?
I understand, ma'am.
Okay, any other promises?
Nope.
Okay, and are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Is it because you believe you are guilty?
Yes.
As to trespassing the red tag property, how do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
On a factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Alvarado, on or about August 29th of 2025, did you go to the address of 905 Gordon Avenue?
Yes, I did.
And is that address located in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, the state of Michigan?
Yes, it is.
And before you arrived at that address, what had that address been red tagged? Meaning that
Yes, it was.
that people are not allowed to go there, correct?
Yes.
And you were aware of that, but you still went into the house anyways?
Yes.
Okay, so you essentially were trespassing in that red tagged home when you came in contact with police?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I believe we have a factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
So Your Honor, city satisfied.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Given credit, time served, you're all set, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. City of Lansing versus Michael Mason, 26-01429. Appearance, please.
Assistant City Attorney Sunny Bond for the city of Lansing. Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Mr. Michael Mason.
Thank you. Mr. Mason is present today. This is for free trial on a trespass in a red tag property. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has extended an offer of pleading guilty as charged with a kilogram agreement at the time served.
What time, sir?
Time served is applicable, Your Honor.
There's no time, sir. He has no time.
I also wasn't able to share an offer with Mr. Mason, which doesn't sound like one might actually exist. So is there a original attached to that? Your Honor,
Need a second free trial?
yes, please.
August 24th at 9:30.
August 24th at 9:30. Okay, Mr. Mason?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor. Not from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. City of Lansing versus Jason Goins, 21L2654. Said that backwards. 21L2645641. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the city of Lansing.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, here to represent Mr. Goins, who is not present today.
That's unfortunate. Have you had conversation with him at all?
Your Honor, Ms. Straub tried reaching out to him last week. He apparently his phone is disconnected at that point. We called the hallway several times this morning and we've not been able to have any contact.
Sure, bank warrant, forfeiture.
You got it.
Thank you. City of Lansing versus Shaniqua Parker, 23-02176, 25L2927371. Appearances, please.
Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the city of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justice Straub on behalf of Ms. Shaniqua Parker, who is standing to my right.
The hinder and oppose, and then a failure to display ops. How we proceed?
Your Honor, I do believe that Ms. Parker is going to take an offer for impeding this morning
Except for what?
for the failure to display a license
It's gonna be what?
and impeding.
That's accurate.
That's after, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Civil infraction. That's our responsibility for impeding. Is that correct, ma'am? It's a civil infraction, it's not a criminal action. So you will either accept responsibility or not accept responsibility. Accepting responsibility means you pay a fine. And the fine for impeding traffic is $135. And are you paying today?
I can make a small payment toward it.
Not small payment, this ticket is from 2025. And I know you didn't save up.
I just paid off $2,200 a couple months ago, and I still have bills.
What's that got to do with me? I didn't give you a $2,200 payment. I didn't, who racked up the tickets of $2,200? How much are you paying today?
I could put 50 on it
You sure? And when can you pay the balance?
today.
Yeah.
Probably.
You gonna pay the whole thing today?
Huh? Oh, you mean the remaining balance?
Yeah, you say you can make a small payment today, so I was trying to figure out how much are you paying today?
50. I
And
can
then you
it today.
pay the remaining balance when?
I don't know, can I get like 30 days? Please.
Yes, ma'am. Are you gonna remember to come back and pay the balance?
I am trying to fix my past lives because it keeps resurfacing, so yes, I am.
All right, if you need an extension, it's your responsibility to come and request that extension. Otherwise, it'll go to show cause and or bench warrant, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and what are we doing with the other file?
I think it's not an offer for that at this time, Your Honor. I believe we can set for jury trial.
Is that the instruction?
What happened? Oh, separate jury, oh. I know what happened. She went to court. Transportation. Okay, she said she didn't have any transportation, then she didn't come there either. Okay, and so we're gonna have a jury trial. The Hinder obstructed opposing officer. Let's see who the officer.
Can I say something?
No, you got the right to remain silent, ma'am. You don't want to say anything that can be used against you. We're gonna set this for jury trial, okay?
We do August 24th at 8:15.
August 24th at 8:15. I'm just judging by your case number because it's from 2023. You probably are the first in line for trial that date, okay? Now, with your attorney's permission, you can say something, but I don't know what you have to say, so you might want to run it by her, okay?
It's nothing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just, in the past, I was offered like a deal on this, but I didn't show up, so.
Now, I see here, September 19th, 2023, no offer, separate trial. There was adjourned. There was a step to adjourn in October 2023. Let's see. Actually, as you appeared on December 19th, it would have been dismissed 2023 because the witness failed to appear. But you didn't come. If you
Right,
had
because he
came,
said that he
the case,
wasn't gonna come, and I didn't know I still had
who said you wasn't gonna come?
the cop.
What cop?
I just remember what he looked like.
What do you look like?
Black. Sorry.
A black cop told you you didn't have to come?
The
This is
one-
Officer Lawrence on this?
The one who arrested me said that he wasn't
I'm
gonna
checking it
come.
out.
He told me.
It says Brian Lawrence. Oh, maybe it was
No.
Donovan Moore.
I do see
Wow.
more, Donovan Moore. in
Okay,
here.
Donovan Moore. Donovan Moore told you not to come? Well, he
No,
didn't
he didn't
come.
say don't come.
No, he didn't come. He
said
might have told you that. I don't
He
know.
said he wasn't coming.
Well, that's clear, because he did not come, but you did not come. You have to still appear if you want your attorney to say, Your Honor, we motion the court to dismiss because they failed to prosecute. I can't dismiss it if you don't come. I gotta put it in warrant status. You get it?
Yeah.
So you gotta come on the 24th?
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you gotta come. Yeah, and I'm gonna imagine that if Mr. Moore didn't want to come, then he might not want to come this time. I don't know, though. I don't even know if he's gonna remember what happened 3 years ago. But nonetheless, you have to appear, okay? Do you have any questions about that?
Yeah.
We're gonna get you a notice to remind you of when you need to appear, okay? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor. Not from defense, Your Honor. Thank you. No.
You're all set, thank you. City of Lansing versus Robert Wilson, 26-01503, appearance, please.
Assistant City Attorney Shane Miller for the City of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justin Trout on behalf of Robert Wilson, who is to my right.
Oh, this is Robert Wilson III, correct? Okay, this matter was set today for pre-trial. This is for no license. How are we proceeding?
It is my understanding, Your Honor, that Mr. Wilson has not yet been able to secure his license, and so we will be asking this court for an adjournment to allow him the opportunity to do that.
How much time? A week? You sure you can get your license in a week?
Right.
We have 4 weeks, Your Honor.
Oh, I was gonna say, you could have got it in a week.
I was gonna work on it right after I left.
I don't know, yeah, and that's possible, you should do that, I just don't know what steps you are required to do, I don't know if you have a permit, I don't know what's going on, so your attorney will have more information than I would, but we'll adjourn it for 30 days.
We'll do September 14th at 9.
September 14th at 9 a.m., okay? Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor. Not from defense. Thank you.
That's a good thing. For what?
It's just a lot to do with it.
You say you can get it done in a week.
No, you're gonna get it
No,
done
I
before
know,
then.
but just coming here is a lot.
It could be, I can understand, it's stressful. Yeah, it's just a licensing charge. You're not going to jail. You just gotta get your license.
Yeah, I would add too many people. Yeah, I got put up there. That's fine.
You're not here because you were out at 2 a.m. and got pulled over. You're here because you were out at 2 a.m. and got pulled over and allegedly had no license.
Allegedly.
You see, there's a difference there. You can get pulled over at 2 a.m. and have a license. But what we want now for you is if in fact you don't have a license, we want you to have a license. Okay? So no reason to be stressed or overwhelmed. This process is really just to hold you accountable to make sure you get your license now, okay? And so if you do that, if you get it done sooner than 30 days, you talk to Ms. Straub. Ms. Straub will see how this can be resolved, and we'll see if we can get this done and taken care of sooner, maybe even before your birthday, okay? All right, but that requires you to do what you gotta do first. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor. Not from the defense. Thank you.
Let's see, City of Lansing versus Joseph Warback Marcera, 23-01941. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant City Attorney Shane Miller for the City of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justin Trout, Mr. Cormac Marcera, who is stated to my right.
Okay, this was scheduled for sentencing today. I do have a pre-sentence report that was prepared on the 16th of July. Counsel, did you get a copy of it?
Yes, Your Honor, we did receive a copy. We did as well, Your Honor.
Make corrections, updates, or deletions.
No, Your Honor, there is no additions or changes from the city. I don't believe there are any from defense either.
My report is missing page 2.
I think the pages got stuck together and Ms. Nash sent me the page 2.
We're missing page 2.
Oh, is that?
Hmm?
We couldn't find the actual PS9.
Yeah, I can tell this is a printed version. Because I'm just saying, there's no recommendation on mine.
Yeah, that was the problem.
But if you send it to her, you can just forward it to me, whatever.
I'm trying to see when did I send it to you?
Wait, so they didn't give me his criminal history either? Did I miss something?
No, the actual PSI file,
On the 17th.
the 17th, we couldn't find it until David, I think he just printed that out.
I'm confused. Brendan doesn't have the file?
No. That's what it said. that he did.
Yeah, that's supposed to be in the PSI file. So Brendan said he did it and then it got lost?
Well, this was reset, and so whatever happened when this case was reset, where the file went.
Oh, okay, it's in the black hole of files. Got it. It's probably stuck in some file that has no vacancy in the first page. Two, Judge. You can make allocation.
Your Honor, this has been a while since this has happened, and Mr. Cormac Marcera has taken this very seriously. Just to give a little bit of context, he was suffering from pretty significant post-traumatic stress at the time. He had lost 3 family members within, I think, the scope of 3 months, his father and both his brothers. He doesn't lean on that as a crutch or and make excuses for himself. He absolutely takes accountability for what happened that day. But it changed his life. He was very much injured in this accident as well. And so he decided to change his life after this. He stopped drinking. He is very infrequent drinker at this point. And he is actively working on obtaining some community service opportunities, as well as nailing down some mental health treatment to help him continue to cope with his loss. Today, we would just simply ask the court to adopt the recommendation from the probation office.
He's not in counseling? Was he diagnosed with PTSD?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, well, then you can't say he has PTSD. Then you know that has to be diagnosed.
Well, I just mean that there were significant factors, Your Honor, that would have triggered trauma. I
Okay.
use that in a layperson's way,
Got it.
more
Okay.
colloquially than clinically, Your Honor.
Got it. Okay. I can understand that. I can understand extreme grief, and I can imagine that he would be going through some extensive grief if he's losing or has lost people that close to him in a short period of time. This is also 4 years old. However, the recommendation does indicate he did meet the criteria for a moderate alcohol use disorder, which was in sustained remission. So that we want to see that if you did have it, that you are holding yourself accountable and that you are getting the treatment that you need. And you are in treatment, correct?
No, when I went to CMH for the alcohol assessment, she said that she doesn't see me needing it.
Okay. It said it was recommended by the treatment provider that you participate in ASOM level 1 outpatient
That's not what the
substance use.
paperwork I said that I have says. The only reason I don't have it right now is I was running late this morning. I didn't want to be late before and left it on my desk.
Yeah, probably under assessment here.
On the last piece of paper of the paperwork that I received in the mail, in big bold letters, it said from our recommendation of further treatment is terminated. But if things need to go through so I can serve my consequence for my actions, so be it.
we're not in the, well, at least I'm not in the business of assigning treatment as a consequence.
No,
It's treatment if it's
No, I
necessary. It's
understand.
supposed to, your sentence must be tailored to address your specific needs. And so, let me see here, it says here, it is unclear whether or not Joey is misrepresenting the information in this section. He appears to have some psychological, emotional problems or concerns, but treatment does not look as though it is necessary. Let's see. It is recommended that Mr. Corbat Mercer participate in a medical marijuana evaluation with a licensed physician, and that he participates in random drug testing, and he considers engaging in treatment for mental health. Let me see what. You said there's a portion that it has big bold letters somewhere.
That's the piece of paper that I got in the mail from the CMH place. That's what it said on there. I meant to bring it today, but I woke up late. I was running late and I didn't want to not be here.
I don't have anything consistent with that.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just really trying to move this forward so I can continue on with my life. Do this consequential action that I caused.
It says here, page 14, the patient should be considered
I
each of the following services. The treatment team should consider this history carefully, this is in bold, and provide the patient with a level of care and services that best suit his presentation. It says the patient should be considered for treatment in level 1 outpatient setting. It says that in your report. So that's the report that we rely on. I don't know what piece of paper was sent to you. It should have been a full report
The
sent to
paper
you.
that I received from CMH. After my alcohol assessment.
You should have received the full report. Did you
I
get it?
know.
Yeah, and did your attorney go over your report with you from CMH?
No.
Okay, did you not see his? He didn't have an assessment before he received an offer?
No, I did see the assessment. I didn't see the page he's referring to.
No, I'm talking about the assessment.
Yes, I saw.
That's all I'm talking about. I don't know what he's talking about either. I can only go by the assessment, which,
We did talk about it, and he did raise concerns very early that that is not what he was told. And it sounds like he's also now received something in writing that confirms what he was told.
but we've not received that. We've only received now, obviously you would have received a substance abuse assessment prior to him getting an offer. And then now I've received a copy of that same assessment as part of the sentencing. And that assessment was not performed 4 years ago. That assessment was in May of this month, this year. It wasn't that long ago. So as of May of this year, the belief was that you would benefit from some outpatient services, but it also indicates that you didn't believe that the treatment was quite warranted. So the probation officer was accurate in his statement that it was recommended by the treatment provider that you participate in ASOM level 1 outpatient. He took it directly from the report. So that is what the assessor has recommended. I am adopting that recommendation based off the assessment. If you have something in your possession that shows otherwise, you need to bring that to your probation officer now. Do you understand that? Okay, so you will do 6 months probation. While on probation, you have the following conditions. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance. Do you understand that? Not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You will be required to submit to random preliminary drug testing and your analysis testing, and you have to pay the cost of that. Do you understand that? Are you employed?
Not currently, I am in between jobs.
You will be required to obtain and then maintain employment during the course of your probation to remain compliant with probation. Do you understand that? Then you'll provide evidence of your outpatient substance abuse treatment. And you also need to complete the MAD impact panel, which I don't believe you did already.
So next meeting for the man thing is August 8th, no, August 3rd. So I'll be going to that one.
90 days to complete the MAD impact panel, provide verification of that. As to find some cost, there's a $30 per month oversight fee for each month of probation. So 6 months, if you do 6 months, would be $180 of oversight fees. There's a $75 crime victim rights fee, plus a $50 state minimum cost. Says you owe OWI cost recovery. This does say that he's employed, so he's not employed. I need to change that, correct? He lost his job within the last 2 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
OWI cost recovery is for $575.15. That's owed to the Lansing Police Department for responding to the drunk driving incident, okay?
That's crazy, but okay.
Excuse me?
I said that's crazy.
What's
but
crazy?
that they're charging me $515 for that.
What do you mean? Why would it be crazy?
It's just a personal opinion.
It's a personal opinion that you can have a drunk driving incident and you shouldn't be charged per statute. The statute says that you have to pay for people, for the public having to respond to your drunk driving. You think the crazy part is that you were drinking and driving. I have a public
Absolutely.
opinion about that.
Absolutely, I do have a public.
That
opinion.
is the crazy part.
I
But
do
the
agree
public
with you.
should not have to pay for police officers to go and pick you up and tow vehicles or run blood tests, take you to the hospital, do any of those things when they could be doing other things because you decided to drink and drive. That's the crazy part.
I agree, I agree.
So $575.15. I'm also assessing a fine of $300 for the drunk driving. You'll make monthly payments on your bill here. I'll give you the balance in just a moment. It's $1,180.15 that you're responsible for drunk driving. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll go downstairs, you'll leave with probation before you leave here. They have to prepare an order consistent with what I just said you are sentenced to do. And then you will have to review that and sign that at another date and time. You have the right to request early discharge from probation. Once you've completed half the original term ordered by the court, so long as you've had no violations within the 90 days preceding that request. To request early discharge, you must complete the MC 512 form. That's on the court website, or you can get it from your probation officer. You have to file a copy with the city attorney's office and then a copy with the probation department. The city attorney has 14 days to respond in writing with an objection to your request from early discharge. If I set it for hearing to address your request, you have the right to have an attorney represent you for that hearing, but you do not have the right to court-appointed counsel for any hearing for early discharge from probation. Do you understand your right to early discharge?
Yes.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor. Not from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
You can have a seat. We'll get you to probation in just a moment. City of Lansing versus Joel Long, 26-00576. Yes, please.
Assistant City Attorney Sonny Miller for the city of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justice Stroud on behalf of Mr. Joel Long, who is sitting to my right.
Why don't I have a pre-sentence report?
Mr. Long did let me know, Your Honor, that he had failed to go to his PSI. I think he got the dates wrong. He did try to cure that problem last week by going to probation and seeing if they could potentially get a new date prior to his sentencing today. As you can imagine, they could not, just based on the capacity of the probation office.
June 15th. June 15th is the date that you took a plea, correct? Correct? Okay. My record said that you took a plea on June 15th. You were scheduled for a pre-sentence interview on July 1st. What day did you think it was? The 21st? Why did you think that?
I had a little card.
You had a little card with what?
With the date on it. I lost it. And I'll just take a look. 21st, last day I remember.
Okay, but they left your voicemail when you missed the appointment.
No one called me ever. Ever. And I never actually even talked to Joe. So
Said a letter was mailed and a voicemail was left for the defendant regarding the missed appointment.
absolutely.
You never received the letter? Oh, ask Mr. Sumter to come up here, please. You can have a seat over there. In the jury box. No, in the jury box. City of Lansing versus Daniel Torres, 26-00175. Appearance, please.
City Attorney Sonny Miller for the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bonnie Pravet on behalf of Mr. Torres.
Okay, Mr. Torres was scheduled for sentencing today. I have a pre-sentence report that was prepared on the 23rd. Did you get a copy of that, counsel?
Yes, Your
I did
Honor.
not receive a copy, Your Honor. Ms. Crepnell, would have received that.
Oh, okay, very good. Do you need to make corrections, updates, or deletions, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
You can address the court with allocution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Both my client and I have had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report, and we would ask that the court follow those recommendations. Mr. Torres, this incident happened over a year ago now. It happened back on July 30th of 2025. Mr. Torres was involved in some AA meetings since then. He has been sober since that time. He is still employed full-time at the same employer. They're very supportive of him, and they wrote a letter on his behalf. I provided that to the pre-sentence writer. They're very aware of this incident. They continue to work with him, continue to support him. Based on the substance abuse evaluation, Mr. Torres is signed up for the Crossroads program at Journeys, which I believe is a 12-hour intensive alcohol and drug education program. And he again is signed up, and he has his first session starting soon. He has taken this very seriously and intends to address it with that Crossroads program and continue his sobriety. We would ask the court to follow the recommendation of probation in this case. Thank you.
Does your client wish to make a statement at all?
Mr. Torres, would you like to address the court?
Yeah, I would like to say that, I'm just sorry that I was involved in this, and it's been really heavy for me to deal with over the past year. But it also has given me the opportunity to kind of address some things that went unaddressed previously. And that's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
And thank you for taking the time to address the court. I reviewed the pre-sentence report and the recommendation. I've also reviewed your prior criminal history, which is extensive. And so you have a lot to overcome, and I'm sure you've been doing some things to work towards that. This, I'm sure, is something that has impacted you. And I think that you're trying to do the right things now to correct some of these issues. If there is an underlying substance abuse issue, which my report indicates there may be, that I think you need to get the treatment that you need, so that you can be on a path towards recovery and wellness. Otherwise, you won't be able to aptly attack or address your situations that you're trying to overcome. I mean, you've been through a lot, it appears to me. And maybe Michigan was supposed to be a fresh start for you. And so hopefully that's something that you can regain control over and make better decisions in the future once you garner the tools necessary to do that. And so I think a term of probation is appropriate. I am going to order that you complete the victim impact panel as well, and that you continue to attend your 12-step meetings and participate in some outpatient treatment. So again, I'll do a term of 8 months probation. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, drugs, or marijuana unless you have a valid prescription. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You must submit to preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing, and you have to pay the fee for that. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. There is going to be, again, an order for you to participate in outpatient substance abuse treatment and to complete the victim impact panel within 90 days and provide evidence of that. You also must obtain employment or maintain employment while on probation, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
No problem. Let's see here. See any of them, right? Probably on this one. Does your office have any record of OWI cost recovery on this file? I don't see anything. I'll double check.
Decision will be in about 15 minutes.
Where's it coming from?
I
Exactly.
don't know, because I seen him in the garage this morning. Downstairs, went in his office. I'm like, what? See him coming up the garage.
I do not see any.
Okay, so no OWI cost recovery will be ordered because we do not have record of that. There is a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed, plus a $50 state minimum cost that will also be assessed. Probation is $30 per month. So it's $240 for probation oversight fees. I'm also going to assess a $300 fine. $665, and you'll make monthly payments on that, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
I need Mr. Torres to respond. 'Cause he's
Yes,
gonna
Your
make
Honor.
the payments. Okay,
I-
very good.
Yes.
Okay. You need to check in with our probation department in person within the next 48 hours, because you did not appear in person for this sentencing, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and so they'll get a order consistent with my judgment of sentence together so that you can sign, review and sign that, okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and best wishes to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What's happening? Oh, okay.
He just teased me, so how did he get here? Where did he get here? They just said, David just went down there, they said he wasn't here, he'll be in about 15 minutes.
Oh, John, wait up.
Oh, no show cause.
Sounds good. I just gave you Torres.
I got, yeah, sorry.
Not a single show cause, huh? Ryan Perkins. Springfield. You got a lot. I mean, obviously.
Hanging out for 8 hours like this is
He was the one who said that.
Exactly.
He called the police.
that part,
You the one who said it on the record.
that part.
People, like, there's like, am I in the twilight zone today? Like, were you here when that guy, it was crazy that he had OWI, cost recovery fees, but you got an OWI.
Like,
The crazy part is that you were drinking and driving. That's the crazy part. Mr. Sumter, welcome to 54A District Court. Mr. Sumter, welcome to 54A District Court. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I have a gentleman here in the jury box.
Okay.
Who's not on the jury, Mr. Long. He was supposed to meet with you on the 1st.
Right.
He said he thought it was the 21st.
Okay.
Did he come to you on the 21st?
No, I've never met Mr. Long in person.
Well, when did you come here? You said you came on the 21st. Who did you speak to?
spoke to the lady in the box.
Okay, the reason why I brought you up here is because he said he did not get a phone call from you, nor did he get a letter.
I just letter was mailed, also a phone call was made.
From you?
From me, I made a note of it on the 1st. When I did make a call to him. And if he called back or showed up on the 21st, likely there's not enough time to complete that. I called multiple.
Well, you said you called?
I have called multiple
You
times.
called what number, sir?
I talked to somebody in probation. She
This is
said-
on the 21st, though, correct?
This was like, no, this was a couple days, but I've been calling like in between. But
Well, this was after, between the 21st and now, you called multiple times, not prior to the 21st, because you thought your date was the 21st. Okay, what's your phone number?
517-356-0300.
That's the number I have in the file. That's the number we would have called.
I actually asked, when I just called, I asked for, just to send me to his direct line. I never get an answer on the phone. She said she would make sure to let him know to call me or do something.
Well, there's nothing he can do if you failed to appear. That's probably why he didn't call you back at that point. I could,
At that point, I would have called you and told you you just have to show up before I tell you. Yeah, you would have just had to show up to court.
yeah, there's nothing he can do after that point because it's too late for him to do what he needs to do before your next court date. Okay, and you're employed?
Yeah.
Okay, where?
Awesome.
Okay. I'm going to give you a new referral to probation. have to reset your sentencing, okay? I'm sorry? Today's Monday. It would be on a Monday. It has to be when the city attorney, you mean your referral or you mean your sentencing date?
I mean, both.
I can't speak to when he scheduled your sentencing. That's up to them. But your pre-sentence interview with him, that's up to him. And I don't know that you have to do that in person. Do they do that in person?
No, I believe he was scheduled for Zoom.
Yeah, you don't even have to do the pre-sentence. When you meet with him, you don't have to do that in person. Your sentencing though will be on a Monday.
I would say Mr. Long did, I believe, complete a substance use assessment.
That was noted in the file. I just didn't have a PSI. How much time do you need?
Probably squeeze him in within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then another week and a half, 2 weeks to finish the report, submit it to the court.
I think our next available date is for sentencing, until the 14th of September 14th, at what time? 9. September 14th at 9, okay, sir? And you're gonna follow him downstairs right now. He's gonna get you a new date. You have a phone? A cell phone?
Yeah, just.
What kind of phone do you have? What number? No, like which iPhone? You got the new one?
Oh, it's like a 11.
Oh, but there has a calendar, correct?
It's broke.
The calendar's broke? The phone is broke?
Yeah,
Since
just
when?
broke. Today,
Oh, so you can't receive phone calls?
since today. So I could have received one.
No, I'm not
before
talking about past tense. I'm talking about how are you going to store your court date is what my.
I got a notebook in my backpack.
You have a notebook? You have your backpack
Yeah, I
here?
got a calendar.
Okay, because they're gonna give you another card. You gotta make sure you remember the correct date, okay? Mr. Sumter. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, I think. Not from the veteran.
Thank you. I just see this info. Did I give you that file? I must have. City of Lansing versus Tatiana Dorsey, 25-02670. What's this? Anthony Ross. Oop, did I miss that? Oh, we do have a show cause here. Oh, Ruff is here. Anthony Ruff. Then I must not have.
Oh, he goes.
Oh, okay. Parents, please.
And Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Ms. Dorsey, who is standing to my right.
Okay, let's see, Dorsey. So the driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we would like to request an additional pretrial be set in this matter. Ms. Dorsey has been unable to renew her license because she owes money to the Victoria District Court. We were able to look that up this morning, determined she owes somewhere in the vicinity of $1,000. She's been working on paperwork for doing a payment plan. So we would ask the court for maybe like 60 days to give her an opportunity to get that paid off and work on getting her license back and see where we're at.
She doesn't have a payment plan yet. She's going to get a payment plan.
Correct.
October 5th, 9:30.
October 5th at 9:30. We'll put your notice to appear, okay? Have any questions at this time? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set. Anthony Ezekiel Bryant Ruff.
Yes, Your Honor.
26-01073. Mr. Ruff, you owe $282.98.
Okay, Your Honor.
Why have you not paid?
I came in and paid in a balance, and then I set up 2 other days that I was supposed to pay. I thought that was gonna come out from the card when I came in and automatically, and it didn't. So that's why. Other than that, I can take care of that payment.
Yeah, no, we don't do auto pay. So I do see that you were supposed to pay $141.49 on the 18th and $141.49 on July 2nd.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so what are you gonna pay it now?
You one more time, sorry.
When are you gonna make the payment?
I can make some of it now and some of it and the rest of it Friday.
Okay. How much are you paying now?
Take care of half of it now and half of it Friday.
Yeah, I'll note that in the file. You can log in and make those payments, and that will prevent a warrant from issuing, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set. City of Lansing versus Adam Ramel, 26-00281 and 26-00859. Appearance, please.
Well, Your Honor, Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the City of Lansing.
Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, here to represent Mr. Ramel, who is not present.
We have communication, Mr. Ramel.
Your Honor, in reviewing his file, it does not appear to have had any communication. But he has had other files, but I don't see any communication in this particular.
Now issue a drink warrant. Sir, can you unmute your device and tell me your name? Sir, you're taking a walk. Unmute your phone and tell me your name.
DeAndre Hill.
DeAndre Hill?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who's representing Mr. Hill? City of Lansing versus Mark Smith, 23-02598, 23L27610113, and 26-01729. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the City of Lansing.
Morning, Your Honor. Student Attorney Michael Buckley in Concord Letter Office requesting permission to practice here in CRP 0 on behalf of Mr. Smith, who is standing to my
Whose supervision are you gonna be under?
Attorney Straub, I think she might be.
Well, you just gotta put under the supervision, that's all I'm asking.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're
Under
fine.
supervision of Attorney Straub.
Permission granted. Okay, this is a driver one license is suspended and a no op. And improper plates. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, actually, I met with Mr. Smith just before, and he does have a physical copy of an appointment card with the Secretary of State. My understanding is that the city attorney wanted some updates as to whether he was able to get his license restored. So I think at this point, if the court would be amenable just to setting this for a pre-trial.
When's his appointment?
It's at 11 o'clock in the morning this morning.
Oh.
I did see the card and he has a physical.
Okay. So we'll reset it for the next sitting of the date. September 14th at 9:30. September 14th at 9:30, okay?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
We'll get
Thank
you a
you,
notice in
Your
just
Honor.
a moment. Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor, thank you.
Not from the. That's your-
City of Lansing versus Bradley Ventline 26-01259. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Assistant City Attorney Sonny Miller for the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Student attorney extern Michael Puckett with the public defender is requesting permission to practice here from Sierra 8.120 under supervision of Mr. Strong and on behalf of Mr.
Mr. Ventline here.
So I was able to speak with his mother who reached out to him. He's in rehab right now. He's at Meridian Health Services. He did call my number, my phone from Meridian, so I was able to verify that he is currently in rehab. He's scheduled to be discharged on August 28th. So with that, I suppose.
You said until August when?
August 28th. And he is going from that facility to like a step down, like a sober living house, I believe in the court, Your Honor.
Why couldn't you log into Zoom then?
I'm not certain, Your Honor. I don't know if they don't allow devices in there.
He called you from there.
Yeah, my understanding is that like, to make a phone call, you have to have like a staff member there. So I'm not sure. Honestly, I didn't really ask.
They sent us a letter on the 3rd that he had been admitted for treatment, but people are in treatment all the time and they lock them in for court. So I
That
don't
could be
know.
my fault, Your Honor. I wasn't aware.
So let's get a new date. September 14th?
Yes,
At 9:30. Matters for the record.
Not from the city, Your Honor.
Not for me, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Goodrich, are you looking to meet with someone?
Yes, Your Honor. Could I speak with Mr. Hale?
Is Mr. Bizimana here?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the young lady waiting for back there?
This is me.
She has paperwork, I guess, to complete.
What paperwork?
I believe it's for payment schedule, Your Honor, for the fines
I
outstanding.
didn't
She
put
was
her,
up here.
I didn't
recently.
put her in a payment schedule. She's doing that with the clerk's office, I believe.
Yes. I believe
She's
so.
got to go up to the clerk's
Oh,
office. Mhm. Someone put Mr. Goodrich in the room. You said we don't have a interpreter for Bizimana?
I do not see one.
It's a little early. Maybe they're running. He wants to meet with Mr. Hill. Sanquita Callahan here. No Sanquita, huh?
Your Honor, I do not see her on Zoom.
Bench warrant. DeAndre, oh, we just put DeAndre. in here. Are they're gonna put Luke, Leston Luke in, or is he downstairs?
Oh, he should put on, let me call those.
Maybe they're logging in right now. I don't know. Anyone, no one else is here except for. This is out 10:30. City of Lansing versus Ayana Larkin, 23-01523. I'm sorry, 32. Appearance.
Assistant City Attorney Sonny Miller for the city of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justice Straub on behalf of Ms. Larkin, who is standing to my right.
Oh, Ms. Larkin was supposed to be here at 8:15.
I was on the highway and my tire blew out. I took a picture, sent it to my attorney. I apologize. It was crazy on the highway this morning.
I did advise your attorney that you could have appeared here soon.
Really? But I still wanted to come in person. Just because we wanted to come
I mean, it's to your credit, you coming in person means you won't have to come in 48 hours to meet with probation. Because
Okay,
it sounds like you're getting a plea, so you'll just go downstairs right after this.
okay.
Okay, and what's the offer?
There is no offer, Your Honor, just that she would plead guilty as charged. That's not. Do you have a with? Yes. I do. I can verify this, Your Honor.
I just told the prosecutor. I'm You gonna run that
Not
trial.
right to the charge,
Well, who can
right?
the judges for run the trial? They can give you no offer, we're running the trial.
That's what you're.
It is correct, Your Honor. There is an offer as to operating while physically impaired. It's very last minute. Thank you, Your Honor.
No worries. You have a advice, right?
Yes.
And Ms. Markey, you would like to accept that offer, is that correct?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
You can put your hand down. This is an advice of rights of the information sheet. It has all of the rights that you would need to waive or give away today if you wanted to plead guilty to the charge of operating while physically impaired. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you have the right to maintain your innocence and be presumed innocent at trial until proven guilty. And you have the right to require the city prove your guilt by proving each element beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent at any trial. They cannot use this silence against you, or you can waive silence and take the stand and give testimony at your trial. You have the right to question or cross-examine any witness called to testify against you, and the right to have witnesses subpoenaed that will testify on your behalf. And then you also have the right to present evidence that you believe show defense to the charge being brought against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
They were threatening you to get you to plead guilty to the amended charge.
Ma'am.
Any promises being extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea. You are on probation, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you understand that by pleading guilty, it could result, you're on probation before me only? Or you have another probation?
No, I'm not breaking the law.
Okay, so it's not likely, but it could have triggered a violation. Do you understand that? The guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current or future employer. You understand that? And a guilty plea also could have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status. So you may want to travel outside the country somewhere, and they could deny you entry into their country because you have a criminal conviction. You understand that? As to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead? Factual basis, please.
On or about November 5th of 2022, were you driving your automobile?
Yes.
And was that at or near East Michigan and Foster?
Yes.
And is that located in Ingham County, Lansing, Michigan?
Yes.
And while you were operating your vehicle that day, was your blood alcohol content 0.142?
Yes, that's not
We're also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea, and I find your plea to be voluntarily and intelligently made. Remind me of what her probation term is.
6 months. You have 6 months to it.
And what else do you do? I know you were working to get established in Detroit and get a
Yes,
job.
I got all my paperwork turned in there, so I'm just waiting for a call from them to get IOP out there. You have to have the main county insurance, so that's all I'm waiting for. Is for my case worker to call me with my insurance and everything, so I can get into my IOP there. But I still have a recovery coach her name is Angelique, and so we talk from week to week. I keep in contact.
Let's see, so you can make allocution.
Your Honor, Ms. Larkin has previously undergone a bit of an evolution. This matter, I think, is from a few years ago, and since then, she has identified a serious need for improvement and has taken the proper steps to obtain that improvement. She has recently enrolled in substance use treatment and is still, as she's just mentioned, actively pursuing her sobriety. She absolutely recognizes the error of her ways and is not just cognizant of the error, but absolutely determined and committed to being different and better moving forward for herself and her children. We'd ask the court for cost and time based on the fact that she's already under the court supervision of probation in another matter.
I'm gonna place her on a term of 8 months probation. It's going to run concurrent. I'm sorry, 6 months, but she's on 6 months. It's gonna run concurrent with her other probation. So you won't get any additional conditions as it relates to this probation. To remain compliant with the other probation, okay? The other thing is there OWI cost recovery on this? Yes, there's your. This was a state file. I wonder how you got that in this one. Did you go wrong? On the city side, I don't know why they put the state OWI thing. You don't have any OWI?
I have an OWI cost.
Oh, how much?
The total amount is $255.76, Your Honor.
$255.76 will be ordered to the police department for responding to the drunk driving, $75 fine, victim rights fee, plus a $50 state minimum cost. I'm gonna waive probation oversight because you're paying probation oversight on the other file. So it's 125. You owe $380.76 on this file. You will be required to make monthly payments on that, okay? Do you have any questions at this time?
No, appreciate you.
I will keep the good work of striving to get to where you need to be. You brought your mom with you today again.
Yeah, she just got out the hospital, so she's doing well.
I'm glad you're doing better, and it's good to see you
Cooped
all
up
are
in there for 10 days.
supporting each other.
Yes.
She needs
Yes.
you healthy too. She's got to have a daughter to help her.
Yes.
Okay, and then you have the baby.
Yeah, the baby's is out the park with my grandma. You're at the park right now.
Look at the generations here.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good. Well, you all stay together. We're gonna have you check with probation. It shouldn't be long because I'm not doing a PSI, and then you'll be all set, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Best
Oh,
wishes to you.
somebody left this one. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a
Good
good
day,
one.
guys.
Are we ready with Mr. Hale?
We are good.
City of Lansing versus DeAndre Hale, 25-01586, appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the City of Lansing.
Sorry, good morning, Your Honor. Michael Puckett with the Public Defender. On behalf of Mr. Hale, who is appearing via Zoom.
Okay, this is a driving while unlicensed. A year ago, we reset this so that he could get his a road test. So he has a license now?
He does not, Your Honor, and at this time, Mr. Hale is prepared to just speak.
It's gonna plead to the driving unlicensed. Is that correct, Mr. Hale? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, in order to plead guilty, you have to give up the following rights. One is the right to the presumption that you're innocent until proven guilty. You would have to give up the right to have the city prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at jury trial, the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you to get you to waive these rights and plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Make promises in exchange for a guilty plea.
No, ma'am.
As to no ops or no license never applied, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
All right, Mr. Hale, on or about May 24th, 2025, at around 1 o'clock in the morning or 1:01 a.m., were you driving at South Pennsylvania and East Mount Hope in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes.
Okay, and while you were driving, you were pulled over by a police officer, correct?
Yes.
And when you were pulled over, they had asked you to produce a license, correct?
Yes.
And you were unable to do so, correct?
Correct.
And that's because you did not have a license, right?
Correct.
I believe that satisfies the fact.
Any questions from the city?
No, the city satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. And your fine is $200. Are you paying that today?
I can pay it on Friday.
Y'all know you'll pay by Friday. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from the fence, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Are we ready with Mr. Bizimana? Why not? He's been standing there all this time. I didn't see you walk out yet.
Definitely moving a little too slow.
Okay. Let's see. What about Savannah Eisenhart? Have you seen them yet, or they're not here yet?
I have, Your Honor, I've been unable to make contact with Ms. Eisenhart. I do not see her on Zoom. I can check the phone.
She's got 15 minutes, so maybe she's on her way. There is Luke, less than Luke here.
Your Honor, my understanding, is that less than Luke right there?
Yes.
I need to go over the, for less Luke, I need to go over the offer with him.
Okay, you walk. You're already on. Just put your hand.
That'd be great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Um, City of Lansing versus John Bizimana, 26-00916, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant City Attorney Sonny Miller for the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Puckett, student attorney, extern with the New York County Prosecutor's Office on behalf of Mr. Bizimana, who's appearing to
And we have an interpreter, please state your name for the record.
My name is Tushiminda Hari, the interpreter from Sensei.
Spell it.
TWISHIME. The last one.
Yes.
NDAHAYO.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to interpret in a matter before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communication to help you God?
Yes.
Today was the date set for a pre-trial. This is for a blood alcohol content 0.17 or higher. Or how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I was able to kind of touch base with Mr. Bizimana last week. There is a language barrier. Mr. Bizimana indicated that he was not able to complete the substance abuse assessment. And after speaking to the translator today, it appears that Bizimana was sick.
He was sick.
That's my understanding. Your Honor.
He was sick on the date of the assessment.
He's saying like since then, when the problem with the leg and he was sick until now, he's sick.
He had a problem with his leg and now he's sick, and then he was sick.
No, he was sick by then, like he had the problem with the leg. After the leg, he got sick. But he somehow feeling well.
Well, what does that got to do with the assessment? What's gonna happen with the assessment?
So what?
He's got to do with assessment, or he's gonna not get an offer extended to him.
He's saying for now he's ready to go and take it.
He's ready to do what?
To go and take the assessment.
Does he have one scheduled?
Not yet.
When does he intend to schedule it?
He can do it tomorrow.
He's gonna schedule one tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, and how is he gonna address the language barrier issue?
For the language barrier, he can try like the relatives. He can go with the relatives. That's why he say.
Get it scheduled?
No, like translating him to get this.
Okay, at this stage, this is being reset as a courtesy to you. Do you understand that?
You will say what?
This is being reset as a courtesy. Because the court has not ordered you to get an assessment at this point. Your assessment is completely voluntary at this point so that you can get an offer. But if you won't comply and get it done, I'll move on without it.
ariko mu gihe urajya gufata icyo gipimo utakirangiza barabikora nta kintu wabona. He said that was a big group was he needs for him they said because he needs everything to be done too, so he has to take it.
We reset this.
September 21st at 11.
September 21st at 11. He needs to schedule his assessment immediately. You have any questions today? Excuse me?
September, he says you can do
September 21st?
Is it like you went at the question you have is like you went at the Secretary of State request for a paper, maybe he can start driving, and they did not give it to him. Give him maybe try driving again.
It's questions about the Secretary of State?
Yeah, because he went there to request for a paper like later to allow him to drive.
I have no control over that. I don't know why you gotta go to the Secretary of State for that. Do you have any questions for the court?
So he said, will he start the assessment by 21st, or he can start by tomorrow?
He needs to make his appointment
And
immediately.
so he'll be back by 21st, right?
He'll be back at this court on that date, but he should have already had an assessment by the time he comes back.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, but he appreciates. Say thank you.
Thank you, we're all set. City of Lansing versus Leston Loop, 26-00562. Appearance, please.
Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller for the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Student Attorney Extern Michael Humphrey, on public defender office on behalf of Mr. Luke, who's appearing from the lockup reason.
This matter is scheduled for a pretrial. This is for trespassing in a red tag property. How will we proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, I believe Mr. Luke is prepared to plead guilty to.
Is that correct, Mr. Luke?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, you have the right to proceed to jury trial in this matter and the right to maintain your innocence until proven guilty. You have the right to require the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. You understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You also have the right to remain silent, and they cannot use silence against you. You willing to waive those rights in order to plead guilty today?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you to get you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Any promises being extended in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
As to trespass in a red tag property, how do you plead? Can you say that again?
Guilty.
Factual basis, please.
All right, good morning, Mr. Luke. On February 25th, 2026, on or around 9:41 in the morning, were you present at 2312 North High Street in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan?
I was, yes.
And while you were present was this location a house?
Yes, it was.
And you were aware that it was a red tag property or that you were not supposed to be there? And while you were there, the police were called, correct?
They were.
Or the police showed up
They showed up, yeah.
and they removed you from the property, correct?
Yes, sir.
I believe that sounds so factual basis.
Any questions from the city? No, Your Honor, thank you. I'll accept your plea, or find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. What is he in custody for?
Your Honor, he is currently in custody for child support.
Sentenced to 7 days Ingham County Jail, because he doesn't have any credit right this time. Any additional matters for the record? Not from the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from the council.
You're all set, Mr. Luke. I need all the parties in here for Mr. Love. And who's representing Ms. Edwards? I need you to log in and have a conversation with her about how to appropriately appear for court.
I can do that.
I've reached out to Mr. Crowley. Thank you. Mr. Luke, you're free to go.
Oh, okay. Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Would so would that be 7 days with time served or?
You haven't served any time on this. You had a PR
So no,
bond.
Okay.
You're all set.
Puckett this morning. Understand he's going to be coming in person, but he is not here.
Oh, okay. But you don't have anyone here now.
Your Honor, we are ready to go on this Eisenhower.
Okay.
On Eisenhower. Ms. Savannah, Eisenhower.
Hearing on that motion. City of Lansing versus Devin Love, 25-03113.
The clerk will have to see Lansing.
Cindy Miller, also on behalf of the City of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Justice Stroud, on behalf of Mr. Love, who is going to my
My understanding is that the jury is here, however, there is a reset file that is pulling the jury first, which could delay our jury. And in January, Mr. Love attempted to plead to failure to report, and the plea failed because he told the court under oath in open court on this record that he and his friends called 911. I'm not able to now entertain another plea with a different factual basis. Was that what you were attempting to do this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
You get either you lied under oath then, or you're gonna lie now. He said he and his friends called 911. Yes.
I do not mean to come off as a liar. That is not what I intended to do. I must have been, I'm not gonna say confused, because when I said it, I was pretty sure that I did, but it wasn't in my, how do I, what's the word? It wasn't, I wasn't trying to lie. That's not what my case was. I wouldn't try to sit here and just lie.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. Okay. You accidentally said you called 911?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say it like that. I wasn't trying to, because when it initially happened.
When the incident happened?
When the incident happened, he was crying and yelling.
Who was he?
I guess
The other person?
The other person that was here, or whatever. Was the case.
Okay.
He was screaming and yelling and crying, and I yelled at him to call the police. Then I told my homie to call the police, but I don't believe that he did call the police, but I yelled at both of them to call the police.
Oh, how come you didn't call the police?
Because I was on the phone with my father at the time. At the time,
Okay.
my father told me that I needed to come home.
So no one called the police?
Not that he did. The dude the other person.
Oh, okay.
The guy, he called the police.
Were you there when the police arrived?
I was not. I had.
Okay, so after you allegedly yelled for them to call the police, and after you believe or understood that the other party did in fact call the police, you were not there.
That had been over 45 minutes to an hour before the police. That was after I had told them to call the police. And I had called my dad. I was new here in Michigan. My dad told me to bring the car home. So I did what my father told me to do, bring the car home. That is genuinely what.
And so you now want to plead guilty to failure to report an accident. Okay, you understand that you have the right to have a jury trial. You understand that at the time of the trial, you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you. The right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. Okay, and the right to require the city to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay. But you do not want to have a trial. I can't hear you. You want to plead guilty to failure to report based on the facts that you just stated on this record under oath, which is that you told other people to call the police, but then by the time the police was there, you had vacated. Anyone threatening you to get you to say these things? Any promises to get you to say these things? Any questions from the city?
No, yeah.
Any additional factual basis? I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Is there a witness here or a victim?
There are two civilian witnesses. One of them is the victim who's driving the other vehicle, and then Officer Fox is on his way to taking a nap over at Optic.
Okay, and then there was. I'm assuming no restitution on this, correct?
The victim has sent receipts. He's asked to be reimbursed for the repairs he's made to his vehicle thus far.
His repairs he made to his vehicle?
Yes.
Under the no fault law?
I'm sorry?
There's a no fault insurance.
I understand.
So only thing I would order is restitution for his deductible if you have one.
I'm not sure what the deductible is. I don't believe that he made a claim for insurance for this.
Okay, but he paid out of his pockets, what are you saying?
Yes, Your
What, have your witness come in here, please.
Honor. Yes, Your Honor. He's in our conference.
You can have a seat, sir. Mr. Puckett, did you talk to Ms. Edwards?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you ready to proceed on her matter?
Yes, Your
Okay,
Did you mean here, Your Honor, or in the gallery?
you can have a seat in the gallery. City of Lansing versus Dasani Edwards, 26-1164, appearance, please.
This is the attorney, Sonny Miller, for the city of Lansing.
Michael Puckett, student attorney, veteran with the Hampton Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Edwards, who's appearing.
Okay, Ms. Edwards was scheduled for pretrial. This was after her having reset a driving test. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor. So, Dasani did send me, it looks like she was able to get her permit. And I just want to confirm. Yeah, so she is eligible for her road test on July, so it would have been July 30th. I think the issue based on my conversation with her is that it costs about $75 on the weekdays and $85 on the weekends. So she's trying to come up with that money to schedule the road test. And based on my conversation with her, she will be able to do that the week of August.
Okay, I reset this for in-person pretrial too. September 14th at 9:30. September 14th at 9:30 in person at the court is the new pretrial date. Any additional matters for the record? Not from the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards. You're all set for today. Okay, back on the record, this is for Dunn and Love. You do have your witness here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and
This
you
is
said,
Donovan Burton, Your Honor.
you said there were receipts for repairs.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are your receipts?
I have copies that Mr. Burton sent to me via email.
In the state of Michigan, you're required to have insurance, and your insurance is your exclusive remedy for your repairs regardless if you cause an accident. Are you aware of that? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, and so you did not file an insurance claim?
No.
Why is that?
I felt that personally was something that I could take care of without having to go through all the extra steps.
You said you thought you could take care of it without having to go to extra
Without,
steps?
yeah, without going through all the extra steps.
Okay,
I'm not
was
the
there a lot of damage to your car?
No, not anything catastrophic that I can handle.
Okay, and how much are you claiming for restitution?
So the first receipt that was shared was for $442.18. And the second one was for $49.13.
I'll grant it. Deductible is probably gonna be $500 anyways.
$500, Your Honor.
Well, no, whatever his, I think that's just under $500, correct?
Sorry, my brain wasn't mathing.
I think she said 414 and 49 or something. I don't know what it was. Yes, sir.
49.13.
It is not. I'm gonna get you on the payment plan in just a moment.
491.31 is the total.
491.31. I need a restitution sheet, which should be over there. And then there's a $200 fine. That's the $691.31 total. And you'll make monthly payments on that. Are you employed, sir? Are you employed? I couldn't hear you.
That's what I was going to do. I mean, I am employed, but I haven't started. So
Oh, okay. Okay. And where are you employed?
I'm employed at, it's this new facility. It's Pop Bridgewater.
Okay. And when you intend to start today? Tomorrow? Okay. Okay. And how much do you pay monthly?
We just start off at like 50, and I just go until I figure it out. I don't know. Is that a good enough to start?
I'm sorry?
Is that a good enough to start with?
We're gonna have you start at $50 per month. You'll make your first payment by the 31st of this month.
Okay. Well, yes, ma'am.
If you don't make your payments as you're supposed to, consistent with what we just talked about, you could end up with a bench warrant, which you don't want, okay? Do you have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Not from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Once I get that restitution sheet, I'll stick it in there so they know where to send the payments to, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're all set. You too. City of Lansing versus Savannah Eisenhat, 26-01204, 26L3014841. Appearance, please.
Assistant City Attorney Sonny Miller, for the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Clark, student attorney, serving with the Hume County Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Eisenhat, who is appearing today.
Okay, this was a driving while license is suspended and a no insurance pre-trial. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor. So Ms. Eisenhat was able to pay off that fine on the no ops. And she believes that is the only thing that was holding up her license from being able to be restored. So her plan is to go and get that restored with the Secretary of State. So so that she can get an office. So we would be requesting an adjournment. She said about a week. So whenever the court.
14th at 10. The 14th at 10, we'll get your notice to appear. Do you have any questions today, ma'am? Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
From the fence, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set, thank you.
Would you like me to hand this to you or to?
You can hand that to me, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the witness is free to go.
Thank you.
Have we seen a Tia Kilo? No? It's only 19 miles. Who's this?
This is Atia Kilo.
Are you ready? Who's representing you?
Oh, yes.
City of Lansing versus Atia Kilo. 19-04490 appearance.
Assistant City Attorney Sunny Miller, City of Lansing. Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Atia Kilo, who's standing to my left.
Okay, this was a reset for trespass. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there was no offer from the city. I think it said was final pre-trial, Your Honor.
Let's see here. Set the jury trial. What is the purpose of a final pre-trial?
To see if the complainant would show up. Your Honor.
Set it for trial.
September 21st at 8:15.
September 21st at 8:15. Let's see. Get your notice to appear. Do you have any questions today? You're all set. It said that she declined counsel. How does she have a vote? Was there ever an appearance from the Coast News office? Can you have Ms. Straub come back here, please? Ms. Straub? Can you have Ms. Straub come back in here, please? When did your office put in appearance for Kilo?
You know, I just.
There was
recognized
always a
that.
decline of public defender.
It said appointed on the case, on the main case page, but none of us are assigned.
Because she's declined every time. It says the time she was arraigned, she declined. It says she appeared even as recently, because she's in multiple failure appears. She declined on June 21st, 2026, declined counsel. There was previously a statement, they were supposed to go to trial and then requested, this was back when Oksana was here, requested time to get an attorney. So they're gonna need to do an intake if they want your office to represent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was moving a little too quickly, I'm trying to do too much today.
No worries, I just was looking at it, it's like, I don't see where this,
No, it's very
your
fair.
office is on here.
It's very fair.
That all we have for the morning? One drivable license is 130.
Yeah.
Great.